Case, it was a good start tonight. You guys seem to be moving the ball. You got a season-high 35 assists. Better start than usual.
Yeah, we did. I thought the ball was moving. They did a good job tonight. Charlotte did of protecting the paint, so our kickouts were there, pull-behinds were there, the rolls. So we took advantage of it, and again, that's the way we got to move the ball.
Defense, for the most part, with the exception of the end, was pretty good. You had them down around 42%.
That's what I'm disappointed about. You know, the young guys, you know, they're playing to get better. We're not just playing to play the scoreboard. And I thought at the end, our individual defense, our collective defense, you know, again, we're playing for something bigger. And to get better, we can't be satisfied with coming out and just trading buckets like it's a summer league game. But again, you know, that's why you learn. The experience they get from this situation is something we got to continue to push.
OG was good tonight. I mean, he's really growing into that role of being a catch-and-shoot guy and then playing the D at the other end.
It really is. The shooting is really a bright spot. You know, when teams are cracking in and crabbing in on DeMar and Kyle, excuse me, the weak side is open. He's knocking them down and shooting the ball with tremendous confidence, and that's great to see for the young kid.
Did you see that in him early, Dwane?
Well, no, not the three-point shooting. It's all the defense, the toughness, the physicality, but the three-point shooting is something he's worked his behind off, and it's really, really improved. And it's, you know, when he shoots at you, it's like you're disappointed or you're surprised when it doesn't go in.
Serge has been going good for a while now, but he seemed to have a bounce in his step that he hasn't had maybe all year even.
Well, you know, he's rested. He, you know, took some days off last week, and so he's, you know, I told him he's playing like a young Serge, and he did an excellent job of rebounding, protecting the rim, defending, out there talking, and, you know, then when he had his open shots, he knocked them down.
And in the game all about offense, I mean, Jonas kind of set the tone with Dwight early on. I mean, he didn't give him anything.
Right, he did. You know, he only had 4 points, but I thought Jonas played solid. Rebounding-wise, he came in and took up space. And, you know, you against a guy like Dwight, you got to try to wear him down. And I thought the tag team between he and Yak and then Serge Summit 5 really wore him down a little bit. And then I thought JV did an excellent job of helping on Batum, helping on Walker, and making sure they clogged up the paint when they tried to come in there.
When you get that kind of offensive production from OG and Serge, how does it alleviate all the pressure on Kyle and DeMar?
Well, it takes a lot off. It takes a lot off of both of those guys, because now when they do bring a crowd to Kyle and DeMar, you know, they're open, and then again, you're just not forcing it. You're not just force feeding it. You really spread the floor, and all your options are there, whether it's the roll, the pull behinds, the weak side corner. And I thought our guys did one of the best jobs we did all year of moving the ball, finding an open man.
Playing with season-high threes, season-high assists, that's, I guess, what you kind of envision
yeah.
at the very start.
Yeah, it is. It is. And again, it's one game, Doug, and
yeah.
Again, we're fighting for consistency, and we'll take that 35 assists and continue to be consistent with it.
So how well do you think you are playing right now? You have a winning
Offensively, we're playing pretty well, but defensively, like you said, you know, this team shot 46%, and again, you know, we can't be satisfied and to be ordinary defensively. We want to be a great defensive team, and to come in with that attitude and disposition is something that we were going to keep pushing the young guys to get better from the defense standpoint. It's just not an offensive game, my turn to work on my offensive game. It's about getting defensive stops, especially down the stretch.
It's a different standard you're holding them to
No question.
They have been before.
No question, and that's what we're you know, I thought we had a good defensive game going up to that point, and we came in with a lackadaisical, you shoot, I shoot attitude, and we're not going to tolerate that from young guys coming into the league.